Happy Friday and welcome to The Lazy Redhead. And if you don't know, I am The Lazy Redhead. Do me a favour and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, just subscribe. It's free, okay? And I'm going to start doing this more and more, and I'm going to tell you why later in this video. Thank you very much in advance. So this video, as you can see by the title, is I needed a break. It's basically an amalgamation of new stuff that's going on, new stuff that's coming, and how I feel about stuff that's already happened. Like a therapy session. And then, you know, I'm going to show you the break. Firstly, I should mention that I'm on my husband's chair. Yeah, I stole it because, well, he's not here and I am. He gets so grumpy bum with me. I don't care. I'm adorable. Look at me. Sorry. I've got my Bible out because there's so much I need to say. I needed a break and I went on a couple of days. I didn't realise I needed a break until I was having the break. Does that make sense? And then you realise, yeah, I really need that break. I have filmed a bit of it, Great Gable and the Wasdale Lake, all of which you're going to see at the end of this video. I didn't do too much, and the reason is because I don't want to live through the camera. Sometimes you just need to be in the moment and just to lap it all up, you know, recharge your batteries, re-inspire yourself so that you can inspire others. That's kind of my feeling on it. So the reason I needed a break is my day job is a lot, right? It's just, we're at peak, it's summer, everything's going on, it's too much. And the impact that it's having on my objective of being a full-time artist is profound. And I'm really, really noticing it in quite a negative way, which sounds really unappreciative. And it's not meant to be. It really, really isn't. I know that I'm fortunate to have a job, but when I have an idea in my head and I'm not able to fulfill that idea or get it out of my head, that's when I get really shitty. I did say to a friend that I would curb the swearing or the potty mouth, but some words, there's just some swear words are just meant for the thing you're trying to say. So they're just gonna have to mute me at places. You're just gonna have to mute me if you're offended by the word shitty. I said it again, I'm sorry. It's an unpleasant feeling overall, and this is something I really wanted to discuss with you guys. I know some people don't want to be a full-time artist, just love creating. It's a hobby. It fills their life with joy. It's just I'm greedy. I want all the joy. I want all my life to be about the joy. So the idea of getting monetized isn't necessarily to live off the money that I would get from AdSense, because it's a small amount. It's like $5 every per 1,000 views. The point is that it opens up more doors when I am monetized, so I could get like affiliate links. For those of you who don't know, an affiliate link is a way to support artists. Say you're gonna buy this sketchbook, right? I say this sketchbook's amazing, it's changed my life, love it. You're like, yeah, I want a piece of that. Well, there would be a link for this sketchbook. Here's the same sketchbook. This is with my link. And this is not with my link. Both of them are $5.99. They're the same sketchbook. They're not, you get it. But I get a kickback on this $5.99 sketchbook. You still get the sketchbook and you don't get charged anymore, but I get a kickback of it. See what I mean? AdSense, affiliate links. Yeah, so this is when I'm monetized. Then you can do other things like different other sponsorship thingamabobs, you know. It opens up a lot more doors, which in turn creates that opportunity for another income revenue. You get taken a little bit more seriously, okay? To get me to monetization is to create the second channel, which is not a channel, it's a bloody playlist. But I keep calling it a channel, confusing everyone. Sorry about it. It is a playlist, and the playlist is going to be launched very, very soon. The new channel is called Did You Know? And here is the official launch logo. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? I knew you'd love it. I'm creating that now because we are in my second year. And in order to monetize, I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours. The 4,000 watched hours are within a 12-month period rolling. So now we're in my second year, that each day that goes past, any hours that were watched on this day will not be there tomorrow. We're in the start of my channel at the moment, aren't we? So nothing really happened. So I'm not really worried now. But certainly in the next 2 months, I started to get watched hours then. And certainly towards the latter end of my first year, I was getting over 100 hours of watched time per week in some cases, you know, so I could be close to it and then lose it, close to it, then lose it every month thereafter. So I need it way above that. So in order to do that, I need to create this playlist now. It kind of tips me over the edge and I can get closer essentially to that monetization. Now, I love my day job. I absolutely love it. I've got a great boss. I'm very, very, very fortunate, and I can't say that this is going to happen anytime soon. We're talking probably another year or two before I can go full time, I'll be honest. But ultimately, my job, the nature of my job is I'm on call all the time. All the time. And it's the only way it's going to work because my job is very reactive. There's a problem, I deal with it. A decision needs to be made, I need to do it there and then. It's just very, very reactive. So there's not really a schedule that I can put in place to do that. I just need to manage it as it goes along. It's kind of everyday different type situation. And I'm on call all the time, day and night. My phone go off just sort of in the middle of videos and I come away. That happens more often than not. That happens when I'm creating. That happens when I'm filming. It happens when I'm editing. And it takes you out of your concentration zone. Those of you who are creative get it, and this is why this video is so important for me this week, because I've been wanting to discuss this with you guys for so bloody long, because it's so nice to have this community and be able to talk about stuff that, quite frankly, no one understands apart from those who are creative and get it. They understand. This is why, like, these paintings I've been wanting to kind of get on with, and so many projects around me, and my pot is filled with ideas. Like, I can't move for ideas and I need them created. I need them out of my head, which is why the Did You Know has been one of the biggest, because that includes like all the episodes. I know. I feel overwhelmed, hence needing the break. There was a small window of opportunity and I thought, right, you can do one of two things. You can use this window of opportunity to go hell for leather and get one of these ideas created, started, momentum, done, boom. Or take a break from just it all. Just pull the plug on everything for like 48 hours and just live your life for a minute. And obviously I chose to live my life for a minute. No regrets. And it recharged me, rebooted me a bit. And we've spoken about this before, about burnout. I had burnout not long ago, really, and that lasted for a few months. You guys were amazing. You gave me loads of ideas and we got a video out of it, how to get yourself out of a block, thanks to my subscribers. But ultimately, the fire has to come within, and there's very little that one can do, especially when the reason you're blocking is a bloody burnout. On lighter note, what that did do is give me some clarity. I'm going to get off my backside to create Did You Know once and for all. I would like to have a video every month. That may not happen because I'm going to be realistic with you and myself. My commitment will absolutely be two things. One, updates to the website once a month, which I've done. We'll discuss that in a minute. And two, Friday upload is a non-negotiable. But I'm really excited about it. I am. I feel a fire in my belly. So excited. I'm going to take the 3 episodes that you can look forward to. Obviously, the one that you've all been badgering me about, and I don't blame you, is did you know that the arts were part of the Olympics? I know. Episode 2, did you know that an artist was thought to be a serial killer? I know. And 3, did you know Lisa is going to remain dirty? I know. I just want to talk about really funny, light-hearted subject matters that are just really interesting and you can just have with your cup of tea. What do you think? What do you think? Do you like? Do you like? Are you excited? I hope you are. It will be very, very soon, but I don't want to give a specific date because, as I said, my job's reactive. The rug can be pulled from under my feet in a second. And at the moment it's peak and it's just a lot and there's just too much. And it's really grumping me out. Website updates. Website
100% updates.
So when I started the website, I think I had it in my mind to constantly update it. I say constantly, like once a month, you know, an average amount of time. I wanted to keep it fresh. I want to keep things moving. I don't want it to go stale and stagnant. I want it to be an integral part of not only my business, well, it is my bloody business. I want it to be an extension of this channel. I'm going to give you a quick tour of some of the little updates that I think you might find interesting. Okay, front screen is pretty much the same, you know, there's no changes there, right? But there will be some up and coming changes, which I'll tell you about in a minute. So what we'll do is we'll just scroll down to what's new. It was originally what's next. But basically that will create a tab, and the tab is get the latest. And ultimately I want that to link to this video. Well, it'll be another video, but at the moment it'll be linked to this one. And the whole idea is to introduce this new body of work. And I'm so excited about this new body of work. And there will be a video up and coming for that, which will also continue to be linked. I'll also use this space to officially launch, Did You Know playlist. Sorry, work again. Hi, what was I saying? See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I mean. Oh, I love my job. I love my job. I have filmed this film. This is my 4th time. Okay, what was I doing? What was I saying? Oh yeah, it was a website. So I want that space. So the what's new, what's next, blah, blah, blah. I want that space to house all that's new. And I want it to be like a blog type situation with links to my YouTube channel. That's the idea for that space. So, totes excited. Totes. And I also updated the gallery. So rather than having links to the different projects and then distributing work, I'm just going to have one wall. So you go on to the link Get Inspired, and that will take you straight to the wall that will have loads of subscriber artwork on it. And we have 3 entries at the moment. I want more entries. As soon as it starts to pick up momentum and it starts to get going, I can then start categorizing certain works, and then I can hold like competitions where people win stuff. That's kind of what I want. I love that idea. Just really like so light-hearted, nothing major, nothing like pressure. I just want to be more interactive and have a space that I can really interact with you guys on a completely different level. I will be uploading a new body of work sort of every quarter, and then I'm going to take old body of work out. So the earliest body of work, which I think is the Still Lifes in Inks, there will be a new tab created, which will be a portfolio then, or archived work. And they'll be not for sale in print, but they will be for sale as originals. I've had a lot of inquiries as to when I'm gonna start sending originals. That will be in the very near future. It certainly will be in the new year. I also picked up the frame for the commission. I'm delighted with it. Never used that frame as before, and I can honestly say they were amazing. The card that I gave them, they even stuck the card on the back. That was just a really lovely touch, and I'm just so fundamentally happy with it. The customer hasn't picked up their frame yet. They're in another part of the country, so currently it's on my wall. I'm enjoying it for the time that I have it. I showed it to someone else and they also wanted a commission, so I've got another commission, guys. I know, who'd have thought? Which is probably about 6 times larger than the one that I've just completed. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. I'm delighted. So what I'm going to jump to now is some swatcheroonie. I did a mini art haul. I took some of those supplies on my little 2-day trip, and you're going to see them. It's just a local art shop that I forgot existed, and I was so excited, just delighted, and it's local, like it's right near me. I knew that I was going to have a little break on a few days out, so I thought, do you know what, I'm going to treat myself. You're going to see the swatcheroonie. It's then going to end with a beautiful mini film of my travels away. It wasn't really away, it was basically down the road. Thank you for your support this week. I'll see you next Friday. Mwah. I got the A4 Fabriano sketchbook. It is 120 GSM. Yeah, it's a nice colour actually. It's sort of ivory. And I've just realised that it has these where you can rip the pages out. The reason I got these ones was because this Daler-Rowney A5 softback has been marvellous. I really like it. What I love about this is it has a like a Moleskine vibe about it with the beveled edges. I know it shouldn't really make much difference, but aesthetically for me, I don't know, I feel, well, they do, they absolutely do. So the A5 one is really nice. This was like £3.50 and this was £5.50, and when you consider I spend £40 on an A3 Moleskine, £30 on an A4 Moleskine, I think this is actually a really good cost-effective way to do it. I mean, the paper's thinner than I would like, but I think that, you know, for the sake of just a mooch about, I think they're really great. I'm really excited. Third thing I got was these bad boys. Now, I don't know whether you've heard of this brand before. This is Cretacolor Merino. They're an Austrian brand and they were made in Austria also. I got 6 colours for more of like a landscape feel. I really loved the Derwent graphite and charcoal tinted pencils and the fact that they were water soluble. They were 99p per pencil and I thought, well, you know, why not? Why not? Okay, I am going to use one of these. If you can hear like a weird buzzing sound in the background, is because the fan is on. I couldn't be in this room without that fan, so I apologise for any background noise you may hear. If I don't have it on, I will suffocate. Okay. Oh, they weren't what I thought. I thought they would feel more pastel-y. They're quite nice. They feel very waxy. But let's see what they're like. This is what... Oh, I couldn't clean it, could I? I couldn't clean my brush first. It's quite nice, actually. Let's see if they go on top. No, they don't. Okay, that's interesting. I'm an idiot. I should have prepped. But no, couldn't do that. That would be too easy. Oh, they really do like wipe out. They've got a nice colour, but they don't, you can't go back on top of them. I'm also testing this paper to see how that's gone through already. Oops. Let's go for the indigo. Oh, nice. And you can apply quite a nice pressure actually, although it doesn't go down like I thought it would, but let's see. Oh, yes, okay. Now we're cooking with fire. Oh yeah, you know how I love a swatch. Oh, see, that one's nice. Look, it really does apply well in the wet. Let's see if we can use it wet, shall we? Oh yeah, that's nice. Even just for a second, that was nice. Oh, that one's quite a nice one. I wanted to get a light, but I didn't want to get a white. Nice, nice. What was this one again? This one is light ochre. That's a nice colour. Oh, that does. That's lovely, isn't it? Oh, yes, 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 yes. The green olive. Nice. This is kind of a nice green. I want to see if I can mix them as well. Oh, yep. Oop, gone back down with the paper. Oh, you can a little bit. Yes, yes, yes. Quite a nice colour as well. English red. I think it's probably because it's quite like red brick. I think that is actually quite a nice, well-rounded palette. And certainly in terms of me going out and about, I think this is a really good set, you know, with one of them. I'm always looking for ways to go out and about minimally, and I think I've really cracked it there, you know. This Fabriano, well, it does what it says on the tin. It is 120 GSM after all. You know, I'm not expecting it to hold up the same amount as cardboard would. I will get rid of these sort of paper crumbs though. you know when it all balls up and it kind of creates like what I call paper crumbs? I hate that, it really creeps me out. So I'll just let them dry off and then you just wipe them off with a dry fluffy brush. Delightful, delightful, delightful. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah. Dying. I hate it. I think I'm gonna die on this hill. This footage is gonna be terrible, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. You wanna be on this journey with me? You just gotta accept this is gonna be some bad footage. Right. I'll be back in a minute. Darling.